If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. You know more than I do at this point, because if the title says, well, whatever the title says is what we're about to do in this, or maybe I've had to make something completely random up. However, I am hoping, at least when we go live, I will be able to open some of the stored packs that I have. Maybe pack an 86 or an 87. That's the dream. And then maybe we can spend a little bit and complete the icon pack. If I can't do it today, I will do it for tomorrow. But I've got the 84 and the 86 rated teams submitted. I have the one of the 85s ready to go. The other 85 is currently an 83. So I need a couple of things. And I don't want to spend too much, you know. The reason why I have a lot of coins is because I'm crafty, you know. I trade a little bit. I'm lucky. I pack a lot of good things. But yeah, I'm trying not to spend stupid amounts of money. The Foot Champs games you're watching right now, the last 3 that I played and went from Gold 3 to Gold 2. And that's where, I mean, that's not where I stopped, in fairness. I did play 1 or 2 more, lost them. And, you know, it is what it is. Free kicks, central. I love free kicks in this game, especially from that range. Couldn't you link Alaba with the new right back freeze player? I think it would be strengthen your back line. I don't think it would strengthen my back line personally, because I don't really think Alaba is better than Rafael Varane, unfortunately, as a centre back anyway. And then that would mean having to take out Zanetti. Messi doesn't get chem. I mean, maybe I could make it work, maybe. But that would be a big push. I would much rather have... That guy held the ball, by the way. As soon as I scored the 6th, he stopped playing and just held the ball. What was I saying? I'd rather have Alaba off the bench to be able to come on for Blanc at the moment, because he's very good as a CDM. Much rather play him as a CDM. Unfortunately, you can't start him as one because his stamina just isn't good enough. So... yeah, like, you know, I would love to be able to play all these players. I've got 4 or 5 players that are on my bench or just in the squad somewhere, or in the club, that I would love to start, but my main 11 is either too meta, too good, or just too enjoyable to switch out. Like Memphis Depay, I tried switching him out, for example. He's just too good. Can't leave him out. He's better than Eto'o, so that's why he's still in the team. And unless we pack a Eusebio or Cruyff or something, I can't really see Memphis being dislodged rather, anytime soon. Unless, of course, one of those new freeze cards finds its way into the club. We're looking at Dembele or St. Maximin, of course, but that's very unlikely. Jack Twang says, at 4 minutes, that was me you played against. I was 14 and 13 at the time. I was streaming and knew instantly that it was you, and I was going to get smashed. GG. I can't even remember. I hope you... I believe you. I do believe you. Like, a lot of people say, oh, it was me who played, and it clearly wasn't, because then they go, oh, it was on Xbox, but this guy knows. This guy's not going to... This guy's not going to lie. I should have read the comments beforehand, but what was the score in the end? Finished 2-2, finished 4, there we go. So, I think the game finished 7-3. I feel really... Oh, dear God, it finished 8-3. I feel really bad. If that was genuinely you, I am very sorry. That it had to go that way. The game finished 8-3. Knuckleball Twins, the cat comments are too relatable. Traore is a beast at CDM. Yeah, I do like him in general, but I just feel like it's going to be one of those cards that if I don't do it, I won't regret not doing it. Does that make sense? So I just feel like I'd like it, but at the same time, I think I'd prefer the enjoyment of an icon pack, even though I'm going to pack an Italian centre-back. I'm due a Nesta or a Paul Scholes or something. But I would rather have the enjoyment of opening the icon than I would doing Traore, using him maybe every now and again off the bench, and especially now that we've packed Alaba. So as a CDM, yeah, I'm betting he would be really good. Unfortunately, we've just, well, not unfortunately, but you know what I mean, we've packed Alaba, so I don't really need him. So after Foot Champs, the next day, me and my mystery co-op partner, who's now running toward the goal, even though he's 25 miles offside. Then he realizes he's on offside and switches back into Kante. We were both within touching distance of Division 1. We got relegated because we're both really bad at the game. And then we played a couple. I went up straight away because my opponent was not... my opponent had a higher score, I think. Either way, we went up straight away. He wasn't up. He needed like 2 or 3 points or something. Thought, why not? Let's risk it. Let's go into another game. Played against this guy. This guy was insane. Honestly, if it weren't for how cocky he was, he would have absolutely smashed us. I think this was the type of guy who just plays it for fun and who tries to humiliate people because he enjoys it, which is fair enough. If you're that good at the game, why not, right? But he could have scored so many more goals against us, but he was just, for a lack of a better term, he was just dicking around. And if he'd played properly, well, not played properly, but if he'd had a little bit more conviction in the final third, he would have absolutely smashed us. It's a shame you can't designate free kick takers, because even my co-partner will admit here that I am better than him at free kicks, and it's random. It can give it to anyone. So sometimes it's like, oh my god, that's in a scoreable position, and he's the one who gets to take it, and it's like, oh, it's really frustrating. And then sometimes it's the other way around. Like for penalties, I don't miss that many penalties, but I feel a lot better when I'm not taking them. Right at the end here, we were 3-2 down. We get a lot of nonsense go our way. He passes it out rather than just kicks it clear. We score, and happy days, we get a point. But it does mean that I lose points. I think my teammate there didn't lose any points, and then we went into what turned out to be the third and final rivals game. It was a close encounter, but we managed to come out with the win. Garrett says, take the weekend off, you deserve it. I appreciate that. I don't think I do, but I appreciate it. Cat reveal, maybe one day. You've been getting us new content just as fast as it comes out on FIFA. I mean, 6 o'clock content's not difficult to do, it really isn't. It's 6 o'clock, click record, talk about what's there, render it and upload it, job done. And there are people who do it faster than me. I just like doing it. I like watching other people's reactions to 6 o'clock content as well. I don't know why, but I do. So I thought, well, I'll show you mine. Plus, like I said, it's an easy video. But I've been trying to do some player reviews, and of course we do have Road to Glory nearly every day now. Let's go live for a second, and I can show you what I've been up to. Yeah, so cat reveal. I'm not against it. I mean, we can do maybe... Two of them are just not camera friendly, you know, like picking them up would be a chore in itself. The other two, yeah, fine. One day, you know, we'll for a special occasion, when the content's really dry, we'll bring the cats in. So doing a little bit more trading than I've normally, that I've been doing recently. I've been slacking recently, so I thought today, do you know what? Let's pick it up a little bit and start trading again with shadows. A couple of anchors here. Not as much profit to be made on anchors, unfortunately, but there is still a little bit of money to be made. Another anchor there in Schultz, and the majority of these are shadows. Tomori is an absolute gold mine. I don't know why, because he's so low rated. Obviously, he's very good for manager and masterpiece. I don't know why people list him so cheap, but you can get him for like 2k, 1,500 coins with a shadow. If you're quick enough, you can pick him up, bang, 4k. Don't know what he's like on PlayStation, or Xbox for that matter. Got a little bit more to sell and relist, because there's a lot more to sell, actually. Yeah, see? Not full, but quite a few players there to list. They will all eventually sell at those prices. I'm not concerned that they won't sell. Yeah, there we are. So, if we go over to the icon, just briefly, the icon pack. I should maybe have waited. We are due new icon SBCs any second, any day. Maybe. It could be now, it could be August. I don't know, but either way, done the 84 and the 86. This 85 is complete. I just need to buy Leno. And that's it, it's done. I've completed Volland. And he's going straight in. I've not played a game with him, not used him. I don't care. Like, I'm not saying it's not a good card. I just have plenty of centre-backs that are just as good. And he doesn't really interest me. Doesn't link to anyone that I have. I'm not that bothered. I mean, okay, links to Ginter. Sure, we've got a red Ginter. I've packed this Ginter out of a player pick. I'll show you, like, now and again, like, the sort of... Like, I think that's a decent player pick to get. But when we've got a little bit more to do, Rather than stretch the video for 30, 40 minutes or whatever, showing you every single player pick that I open, I'll show you the good ones, some of the bum ones, so you know that I am still opening them. Yeah, either way, got him in a player pick. The rest of these have come from packs and whatever that you've already seen. And there we go. Just need to buy Leno to complete that. The other 85 rated team, it's kind of there, but not really. I don't particularly want to give up Kyle Walker. And even though I'll probably never use him again, I don't really want to give up Anthony Martial. The only reason why I don't want to give up Martial is because he's still... maybe he's not that expensive. Someone's transferring coins, because you can buy him for literally 30k. I don't know. Maybe I don't care about Martial. I do care about Kyle Walker, though. I've started doing... I've literally just sat down, right? I'm sorry, I'm outraged. I've literally just sat down and my watch is like, stand up. I'm like, no, mate, I've just sat down. Anyway, Kyle Walker is a player that I've put into a squad battles team. I've been playing a little bit of squad battles, nothing too crazy. I didn't want to use my main team, so I don't want to like get fake records on them, if you will. So I built a squad battles team with. I've probably submitted half the players I've used in it now. So that's my main team. You probably don't... Yeah, I have submitted some players, and you probably don't care, but I'll show you anyway. So, yeah, none of the starting 11. I've just submitted Tavernier. I packed him duplicate, by the way. That's why. So, I need to put a sub there. But that's my team. Okay, we're using Alisson, but you can't really pad stats on Alisson. Started using Diogo Jota. And the reason for that is because the amount of good players that we're packing, and now that he's injured as well for a little while, it's unlikely he's going to get another upgrade anytime soon. So... it's either, you know, force him into FUT champs and rivals and he could potentially cost me the goal, the rank or whatever that I want or need, or just give him runouts wherever possible. And if that happens to be legendary squad battles or world-class squad battles, so be it. It's just going to have to be the case. I'm not going to overdo it. I'm not going to play like 40 games a week or anything, but if I've got like, I don't know, 15 minutes here or there, I'll just chuck it on because you can score 5, knock it back to the keeper, and then just basically let it run, the clock run down. It's not working as well for me recently, but you know, it's still better than not playing it. And then we get a couple of rewards on Monday. My goal is going to be gold 1 every week. It's around 28,000 points. If I can muster the strength to get 35,000, then so be it. Samuel Eto'o is getting a little bit of a run out here in squad battles because he's only really coming off the bench. Started using Xavi a little bit as well. And of course, Alaba goes into this team. He's not on full chem, but it is what it is. I wouldn't want to give Kyle Walker up just because he plays in this team, really. And now and again, it's handy to have him as a centre-back in certain modes. But we have some packs. Now, it's not 6 p.m. They're not the best of packs, don't get excited. But it's not 6 p.m. And St. Maximin, Dembele and all that, they're not in packs. But if I can pack an 85, an 86 or an 87 or beyond would be amazing. Oblak would be insane. Then, yes, thank you. I will complete the icon today and we'll open it right now. And of course, you've already read the title. You know whether we've done it or not. But oh, there we go. Walkout in a 5k pack. It's an inform, which could be good, could be bad. England. Right back, it's going to be Tavernier. 3rd time I've packed him. Well, I mean, it's not bad news, to be fair. I can't believe it just came out with a 5k pack. That's not bad news at all. Well, I'm going to have to buy Leno, who is typically 500 coins more than he was when I first looked. But there we go. Kyle Walker is going to have to go. Tavernier is now my inform. I've saved Ginter, but that means Ginter's just going to have to go into the other 85. Martial is on his way out, but he is untradeable, so it's not that big a deal. Kyle Walker's untradeable as well, by the way. So it's not like I'm in fact, every single card there is untradeable, except maybe him. No, they're all untradeable. So I'm not too upset about it. Obviously not Leno, because we just bought him, but I'm not upset about it. Although I will be when I pack Nesta. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's put Tavernier into the club. He will now do for another SBC. Maybe he goes into the other 85. Maybe Ginter does. I don't know. But either way, I've saved Torreira for now as well, the freeze left back. Please, EA, I know you've just treated me with an inform, and I'm grateful for that. But what I would be more grateful for right now is an 87 rated card. Even if it's Fabinho, well, Navas. Is Navas? Yeah, Navas is just a normal card now, right? Just anyone. Just 86, 87 rated players, anything like that. Okay, well, is that Libertadores? Maybe there's a board behind this. Boards, okay, maybe not. Boards would not go amiss either, to be fair. Just anyone of note, really. Let me keep him, because I'll put him into an upgrade. Because you can use those for 81 pluses and things like that, so you never know. Let's do the small Electrum, then we'll do the Electrum. These packs aren't very good, that's why I wasn't that bothered about keeping them. And we don't get a rare card in there, unfortunately, but I was kind of hoping, on the off chance, maybe we could get something that I could use, you know. Is he tradable? He is indeed. Happy days. We'll do the Electrum Players Pack now. Come on. Allow the rare to be gold. Come on. It is. It's not a walkout. We were expecting one. It's going to be a Sudamericana card, I think. It is. All untradeable. No duplicates. What we like to see. And we'll do the 2 rare gold player pack. I mean, I'm not really expecting anything from either of these, but we did get an inform from a 5k pack, so you never know. I could maybe do 1 or 2 player picks now that we've packed all these cards. We could just throw them into player picks and hope that we get sort of 85, 86s. And the final pack, before I build a couple of player packs, because I know I'm going to, it's not a board. Those were not great, but at the same time, maybe a little bit better than I thought. It was just wishful thinking more than anything. Can't really sell much in the way of that. I'll put Talisca into some player picks. Right, give me a second. Hopefully we get it right now. If I get 1 86 and above, I may be convinced to do it. We get... Take Haller for Lynx Premier League, obviously. Second one. We get... Don't really think there's any point taking Oscar because I just don't need the 83. And finally, to complete our hat-trick of 81s, we're looking for the little wings outside of the like when it reveals. We get Romagnoli. I'm not really too happy with ending on that, to be honest. I'll do another 3, and then that is my lot. Here we are again. Maybe I should have just waited till 6 o'clock. By the time I finish this, it will be 6 o'clock. You're obviously watching it well after that. But another 3. Hopefully better than the first 3. And already we've started better. 83 Aranguiz is, I mean, he's not worth anything really at all. Like, you could pick him up for 2k, but still, an 83 is what, well, we're looking for a little bit more than that. There we go, 84 Saul, that's a little bit better. 85 in the next one, and we're laughing, really. I mean, he's a fairly expensive 84. And finally, please, EA, no little wings out the side. Oh, for a second, I thought maybe a decent inform. We'll take the icon that is Pacheco. But an 84 Saul, it will help us a little bit toward our 85 rated team for the icon. Don't know why I backed out of that. But I don't think it's going to push us over the edge. I've only got 1 segment to do. It's such a shame to not complete it, right? But I don't really want to be spending all those coins, which is what I'm going to have to spend to get it done. Well, because I appreciate you a lot, here it is. I have bought Benzema and Busquets for a combined total of around 90k. Am I happy about it? Absolutely not. Very, very upset, but it is what it is. Could I get away with maybe dropping... I can, but not chem-wise. It's only... I don't care. It's only Patricio. So, I can get away with putting in an 83 instead of an 84. I'm pretty sure that's about as much as I can get away with, though. So, for now, I'm happy just to bin it off. Carrasco's going in there. He's just never going to get on anymore. I know he's like a 40k inform, but he's never going to get on. I have Mendy at left back. He's lower rated, so it's better for things like Managerial Masterpiece, and he's always going to be better than Torreira regardless of what happens. So I'll never use him, basically. And there we go. Happy to submit those away. Dembele is a duplicate. I've got another one on the transfer list. And we have now completed the icon pack. So you knew all along, I didn't. The icon pack complete. We are down to 1.326 million, which sounds like a lot. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you've got the coins, who cares? But that needs to last me, you know. I don't really plan on putting any FIFA points on this game at all. So I don't really want to have to rely on, oh, well, at least I can put FIFA points on, you know. I'm going to do a little bit more trading next couple of days, hopefully, here or there. Not going to get anything in this pack. Hopefully we can pack something here or there as well from certain SBC's EA drop that maybe we can sort of top up our coin balance with. Maybe just, you know, just 10, 20k here or there. It all helps. Base icon-wise, I am quite literally looking for... I mean, to go into the main team, Eusebio, Cruyff, Dalglish, and obviously R9, Pele... arguably Ronaldinho, but probably not. And then those are the only ones that replace Depay, in my opinion. Maybe there's one that I'm forgetting. Maradona, for example. He would obviously replace Depay. Maybe I don't get on with him. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. However, people like Gerrard, even John Barnes, Fernando Torres. I would actually really like Roberto Baggio more than Del Piero. I wouldn't turn down Zambrotta, even though he doesn't really go into the team. I just quite like him. There are quite a few people. An icon goalkeeper actually wouldn't go amiss. I don't want Peter Schmeichel, EA. It's not an invitation for you to give me Peter Schmeichel. I just want a good nation. And I definitely don't want a duplicate. That's really what we don't want. Okay. That's... Oh, Riquelme, right? Oh, my days. What an absolute legend. Like, in every sense of the word. Oh, my goodness. Well. I think he may very well replace Depay. Icon pack. 100% worth it. I thought Riquelme, because I forgot. I was like, hang on, it can't be Veron if it's a cam. Oh, I know. It's Riquelme, which actually wouldn't have been too bad. I don't like his stamina and his weak foot, but his skill moves are nice. Maradona. What an account this is. What an account. Am I recording? Am I awake? Wow. Price-wise, I mean, it's not bad. And 5-star skills. Shame about the weak foot. I won't nitpick. Oh. Stamina's actually a little bit on the lower side. I didn't expect it to be. I think that's the same as Riquelme, right? But look at that pace. That agility. Those dribbling stats. Oh, so glad I did it now. Can you imagine if I'd waited? I mean, it wouldn't have known any different, I know. But can you imagine if I'd waited? We wouldn't now have Diego Maradona in the team. I cannot wait to play a game, get annoyed in the first 5 minutes and turn it off. But I am very excited. Do we just sell some stuff to bring up the coins as well? I think we have done. We were on like 16 or something, right? Maybe? I don't know. Let's just relist. Go again. That's what I do, by the way, for those, side note. That's what I do. Just go in, have a little look to see what it sold, relist, move on. Do you remember when I was saying had to spend 90k, or not a massive fan of giving up my Kyle Walker? Pfft, couldn't care less now. Depay, I'm sorry once again, but you are about to be dumped out. I'm going to take Naby Keita out of the team completely, as well as Van Bergen, who was a placeholder like in the reserves, just in case I fancied a change, which I never do. We have got a 97 loan Maradona, which will get used in friendlies, but we'll use this one in competitive play. See now. Now there is an argument to be made for putting Alaba in, isn't there? Right? Because hear me out. With what who was saying it? Lauf Bursch said, couldn't you link Alaba with the new Friese Lima, who is a right back and he's Austrian? Now I don't need the link to Messi because Maradona can give the link to Messi. Is there any? Am I just doing it for the sake of it? Do I prefer Varane over Alaba? Not really. Is there a reason for it? I suppose just to move a little bit away from meta. I know, look at the team. I know it's dripping with meta. But if I could take Varane out, or even if we took Van Dijk out, really. I mean, he's very good at same as Varane, but just to make it a little bit different, I guess, we could get Manuel Neuer in goal. We could do that. Get Manuel Neuer there. We could put Konrad Lima there. Or we could get, I mean, an icon goalkeeper realistically is what we need now if we were to do this, because he gets a link to Blanc. Varane would be on full chem with someone like Yashin in goal. That's why I wouldn't have turned down an icon goalkeeper, But I mean, that's still would work then if I did that. Okay, it does actually put Mbappe off chem as well as Ronaldo, but they've been off chem before. You know, Ronaldo and Depay have been off chem for the longest time, and they both work just as well. But I mean, that works if I then put Konrad Laimer there. That's the deliberation and the question of today's video. I cannot believe we've just packed Maradona. Let me take these back out and put it back to normal. So that's the way it's going to work. But the question is, should we go after Konrad Laimer and put Alaba into the team instead of Van Dijk? We could put Alaba into the team instead of Varane. Bear in mind, Alaba is likely to get upgraded. Not guaranteed, but he is likely to get upgraded over time when and if Bayern can beat Lazio and so on and so forth. They are a powerhouse, though, so they should realistically go and do some madness stuff in the Champions League. But wow, have we improved the team, hopefully. I don't know how Maradona plays in game. I've not actually used him, but I don't really care because it's Maradona at the end of the day. This road to glory has just taken yet another, if you can believe it, turn. I cannot believe it myself. Unreal. Do we go after Konrad Laimer or not? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.